Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Zawa is ready.
I'm here. No problem. Would you look at this?
Did you think to escape me by climbing a mountain? I would have tracked you across the sea, thief.
Please, Master, have mercy! I kept the grimoire hidden safely away, and I can take you to it!
The book is nothing. If you had studied a little longer, you might have learned that. But no apprentice of mine will steal from me and live.
Wait, no!
Don't see many on these roads, and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers. And here I was thinking we'd found the last pleasant company on the road. I'm after him, all right. He's going to answer for his crimes in Raid Ceres, and one way or another, you're going to stay out of my way. Didn't tell you that part, did he? First off, he chose his indentureship. Had to make up for some bad luck at cards, I hear. More importantly, he murdered his master's son, 13-year-old boy. Killed him as he fled. Easy now. He's no use to me dead. You want to help me bring him to justice? Run on back and tell him you dealt with us. When he ducks out of town, we'll be waiting. His master's paying well for his return, and I'll see that you're given a fair cut. Hurry along. Don't want him getting skittish and doing something foolish. Besides, we're eager to return to a more hospitable climate.
Yeah!
Got it.
Any progress with Devala? Oh, thank the gods. Every last one of them. I never thought I'd see this day, and thank you most of all. Here, take this, and tell Hafric that he can keep the rest of the week's fee. I'm off.
And then you hit. I see your point.
Cock's feathers to that!
You know, if adventuring doesn't work out, you've got a real future in the slave hunting business. As promised, here's your payment. A pleasure doing business with you.
To fall through the ice is said to cause unimaginable horror. But I can come back and try it later if now is not a good time.
Yes?
Zawa is ready.
I'm here. Why, I could bed down here. Why, I could bed down here.
Please help us!
Soldier.
Why, I could bed down here.
Oh, sorry. I must have been dreaming. No, it's nothing. Sorry, I shouldn't have bothered you. You told me about your awakening. I guess I've had a similar problem. There's something I remember from a former life. Happened hundreds of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Happened while I was fighting in Old Valia 20 years ago. My unit was camped out in the palace we'd just taken. The others were roasting the last of the Marcheso's pigs in the feast hall. So, I went to the wine cellars to fetch a few bottles. I don't know how long she'd been hiding there, but there was this old woman. Must have been one of the servants. She had this wild look in her eyes. I approached her and tried to tell her not to be afraid, that she was safe. She screamed and grabbed my arm. It felt like someone had hit me in the back of my head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and when I came to, she was gone. I took a few bottles up with me, feasted with the rest of the troops. But when I went to bunk, I had a dream. Only it was more vivid than any dream I've ever had. I tasted the sweat on my lips, felt the jungle air on my skin, heard the cries. Like when you hear a song you know you've heard before. Anyway, I laid off the drink for several days, but I kept having the dream. After a few weeks, I thought a change of scenery might do me good. Since then, I've been a pirate in the Deadfire, a pilgrim in the White That Wends, an adventurer in the Living Lands, and a gift bearer in a Shamadal. There's a pool there, the Salt Well. It's where gift bearers leave the heaviest burdens. It's said that a person can enter it and leave their own memories behind. At this point, I'd gladly give up all my memories if that's what it takes for peace in this life and the next. That's the plan. Wow. So it doesn't even bother you that most of your people died.
Then Alpasca learned to embrace death.
And the remaining few were enslaved?
As long as the spirit is free, bonds of the flesh do us no harm.
You got to tell me how you do it.
I will show you. Come, let us find a mass grave to sleep in.
No problem.
Hours there.
Got it.
There's one here who deals in visions, dreams. I feel her mind near mine. Would you look at this?
Lavaru beyond seek!
Uligta. Moeth.
Look at this.
Why not?
Won't stop me for long.
There! Done! There! Done!
Fish, sweat, sulfur. You approach the flames that Whisper Clan with the stink of Stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed. Matron Forgash's clan. But it's rare that you thin-skinned folk know the difference. And Stalwart. The villagers spy on our camps and spoil our hunts. They pick us off only to retreat behind their walls. Like a crack in the ice, they spread deeper into our lands with each waning moon. But we'll answer them blow for blow. Yet they come with weapons in hand, and mark their passage with the blood of my kind. Then their strength fails, so they send you to carve a path through the fallen keep. Of course it does! It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see. Dreams. Hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts. A frozen gale screeching through the tower door. My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us. Then let their spirits lie there among the dreams that infected them. And now you'll tell me why you're here. The night winds whispered this name to me. They found us, clubs and cannons ready. As for what we found on them, I've more trust in you than those villagers, or the next pack of fools they call here. I'll give you my blessing, and the remains of the last clods that passed through. Perhaps they found something of value to you, but you must keep Stalwart from harassing us further. Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better. You shall have the peace of flames that whisper. Though I wish you hadn't left so many dead in our caves. I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams. You may wander our camp freely.
Maybe your Ranganui lied, Amawa.
On second thought, I'll ask anyone else.
I hope you've had some luck.
Heeft al Philadelphia.
He's fine.
Heeft al
Yes?
Following your lead.
Yeah?
Heeft al Philadelphia.
No problem.
still peel the flesh from your bones. Careful. I killed the last wanderer I found in these parts. Consider it indigestion, and consider yourself lucky I've eaten.
This won't stop me for long. Why not?
Brave al Philothili.
What?
Zawa is ready.
Lead the way.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Brave al Philothili. Brave al Philothili.
Would you look at this?
Brave thou Philoth.
Always Lisa.
Brave thou Philoth. Brave thou Philoth, dear Liam. Brave thou. Brave thou Philoth.
No problem.
Brave thou Philoth, dear Liam. Brave thou Philoth, dear Liam. Mow it. Mow it. Ixana.
You again. Oh, I could still kill you for this annoyance. Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean. While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives. Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine. Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another. I don't waste my time with the mysteries of souls, what sunders them and how the turning of the wheel apportions them. What matters is power, survival. I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine. I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered. Then you understand my choice. Vanquish or perish. I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did. As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it. Yet what will you offer me if I let you go? Lies! You would make me vulnerable. How foolish I was to nearly fall for your tricks! Very well, but I warn you. I feel it. Some part of me aches, yet another part is healed. I no longer feel the tug of so many others. You have done as you said. Now, take this and consider the debt paid. I won't harm you or those who travel with you, but I make no promises for any others who wander into my cave. Now, please, leave me to rest.
Time to see and not be...
So you will go to your king and what? Implore him to curb his violent impulses? At the word of a heroic academic?
You don't usually grace me with your flattery, priest. What merits this attention?
All Rawatai's history is war, same as everyone. If only the world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh,
Zawa is
that
ready.
Be grand?
I'm here.
Following your lead. I'm content to remain
No
a
problem.
burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
Braved up.
The stench. Even worse
Behind
when
us!
dead. Baragon spoke of this one.
Braved up.
Let's go!
No problem.
There! Done!
Braved out.
There! Done!
Why not?
Stop me for long.
Braved out.
A crack deep enough to rival Margren's heated depths.
Braved out.
Beyond your seeking!
Sure. Eh?
Following your lead.
I'm here.
Zawa is ready.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah? Yeah?
Braved out.
Would you look at this?
Brave thou not
You howl in the night, Watcher, like a beaten dog with its tail tucked. If it is sympathy you call for, you do yourself no favors in the eyes of the gods. You shook. You spoke words of dead languages. You yowled in fear. It has become your routine of late. I'd have stepped in sooner, but for all your writhing, I thought I might be interrupting the wrong kind of dream. Spoken like one who begs for mercy when his trial's near complete. You have not been broken yet, Watcher. Do not give your enemies the satisfaction before it is due.
Crave thou philothili. Crave thou philothili. Crave thou philothili. Crave thou philothili.
Would you look at this? This
Why
won't
not?
stop me for long. This won't stop me for long.
There! Done! Why not? There! Done!
Brave Dalfila.
My thoughts were gone.
Brave Dalfila Thili.
There! Done!
Would you look at this?
Brave Dalfila. Brave Dalfila Thili.
Would you look at this?
Crave Dalfilath. Act 10!
This won't stop me for long. Look at this.
There! Done! Look at this.
Crave Dalfilath.
Back again? I told you. Of course, a fresh fool to replace the last fools. What brings you stomping through my workshop, eh? This one's got spirit. What do you think of that, my girl? A kindred soul?
You better hope not.
You would miss me if I were gone, Aimura. For who would tolerate your barbs and insults? But you come seeking the White Forge, like they all do. Boys with smooth cheeks and wild dreams. Girls with bright ribbons tied next to their scabbards. Old men and women, too, seeking a final blaze of glory before they're snuffed out for another turn at the wheel. Sound familiar? Verus, just another job to find the treasure of a civilization beneath an impenetrable keep. Gillarde, what a thrill your life must be. I have this conversation with every pig-headed swashbuckler those Postenagos and Stalwart send here. Go see Galvino, they say. Surely he'll help you.
Must have slipped their minds what a busy and important fellow you are.
They should have let them stone you. Would have silenced your endless rattling forever.
Then you'd have naught but those frostbitten inbreds for company.
The spiteful imbeciles destroyed my career, ruined years of work. But let us focus on the reason for your visit, yes? The villagers and their adventurers hammer and pry at the battery as if they were laying siege to some moldering lord's keep. But those stones were laid by some of the finest builders ever to have lived, disciples of Abidan in the truest sense. They will not fall by the whims of any kith. And the door itself, it is infused with living essence. Perfetto! This is the crux of the matter. The Pargrunen of Durgan's battery perished within their own keep, victims of a violent disagreement among their own commandants. Surely in the village you have heard stories, no? Disappearing caravans, tracks in the snow, screams from the high towers. The work of spirits still trapped in the battery, and a testament to those impenetrable walls. But the door of the keep, the one the Pargrunen filled with essence, Oh, it was made to listen, to recognize its masters. Traditional Optapo cultures revolved around language. Words revealed who they were and where they were from. That is why you need a Kantek. That's the simple explanation. A Kantek is a statement of purpose, a declaration of identity. Each is unique to its stronghold. Thus, to enter a fortress like Durgan's Battery, you would stand at the gate and recite its Kantek. Verus! A shame the Postonagos here cannot appreciate such elegance. To learn the Kantek, you must speak with one of the dwarves of Durgan's Battery. A shame they are all dead, no? But no doubt their souls live on in one or two of the villagers of Stalwart. Like fine wine poured into a cheap pot. But to identify them, that is the first problem. You would need the skills of an animancer. A watcher? Diverus? If this is true, then you could find a soul descendant from Durgan's Battery, no question. But the greater difficulty remains. You would have to learn the Kantek from the dormant soul. And to do that, you would have to awaken it. Oh, yes. Whoever you awaken will live with the memories and the personality of a past life. Maybe peacefully, maybe not. That is why you must pay attention to the soul you would awaken, no? It is a monumental thing to impose on another, but these are the very people who wish to rediscover the White Forge, Verus. Who can say? None have yet opened Durgan's Battery. But the ones that came before you, I think they got close. You may wish to find them and see what they discovered. Most interesting. They spent many days at the Battery door. This looks like something that once belonged there. An awakening is merely the jolting of a dormant soul into consciousness. When such things happen normally, it is because something has reminded the subject of a past life, often violently so. Thus, to awaken one of the former dwarves of Durgan's Battery, you will need to address that soul, and preferably by name. But show some care. When you examine these souls, whatever it is you want, these are moments of special import. What you see will tell you much about the person, and perhaps the condition in which they awaken. Awaken them from a traumatic memory, and who knows? Maybe they awaken thirsty for blood. Or maybe you awaken someone else. Here, this has been tuned to the Aeon of Durgan's Battery. Use it near the villagers, and it should tell you if one has a soul old enough to have come from the Battery. It is a pleasure to have such a courteous guest for a change. A shame you must dirty your boots in Stalwart.
I'm going with her.
You? Go to Stalwart? Is this your macabre sense of humor, or has something gone to rust in that beautiful head I crafted?
No one will bother me while I'm with her. Besides, I can help her find people in Stalwart.
You haven't been to Stalwart in 13 years. And this Watcher sees souls. What help could you be? Besides, I have need of you here. You owe whatever remains of your wicked life to me. This charming specimen is a convicted murderer. The Devil of Carrick, she's called.
Mighty fine of you to start with my good qualities, and you wonder why we don't get more visitors.
Killed over a dozen people before they finally caught up to her in Stalwart. Perfect company for lonely camps and mountain passes, no?
Hey, I know how to start a campfire.
The only reason she's not a frozen corpse is because I convinced the old mayor to let me try an experiment. She may be mad, but she's no fool. She wouldn't survive long on her own. If the villagers didn't send a hunting party after her, the elements would claim her. Her joints and mechanisms require maintenance, and she cannot perform all of it herself.
See, he's reminding me. In case I get any bright ideas.
She committed her first crime in the village of Karak. Burned a family alive in their home. Did the same thing in half a dozen other villages, but the name stuck. Why build a fortress, or a village, or anything? To make something that keeps, that... It was the early days of the Legacy. My peers in the colleges of Animancy were filling the Hollowborn with the souls of animals. I thought there was a better way.
One with a Plum Academy job back in Salona? Don't forget that part.
Into a work of art! Look at this! Craftsmanship worthy of a jeweler! Fully articulated joints, capable of grasping a pen and writing her own name.
And of crushing your throat.
Show me another smith anywhere in the Deerwood who is capable of such delicacy and precision. She is a masterpiece.
Here we go.
They were going to stone her anyway. Why not allow her to be put to some useful purpose?
My life's ambition. To serve somebody's useful purpose.
I approached Mayor Sinahiod and begged. He saw the potential and allowed me the privilege of attempting my little experiment. Then, I accomplished what few animancers have even dreamed of. No academic support, no patron. Just me in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, now you got them all wound up.
I transferred a fully intact soul from a living subject to a fabricated body. She retained her personalities, her memories, all of it. Yet the villagers saw only a stolen corpse. She's a fine specimen, her personality notwithstanding. Quay? No, you don't know what you ask. This woman, the Devil of Karek, she was a notor. Besides, she works for me. After all, I am the one who preserved her. So you get use of the Devil's services, and I get the satisfaction of knowing those stiffnecks are sweating through their small clothes, eh? It's a deal.
Fine price for a blacksmith striker. Suppose I should be flattered.
And there you have it, a bargain.
Safe travels.
A moment. You are going back to Stalwart, yes? Perhaps you could do me a favor. There is a man in the village named Grinde, the head fisherman. The rest of Stalwart kisses his feet because he fills their stinking plates with speckleback. But I know he's not as virtuous as he seems. That self-righteous meddler engineered my eviction from the village. He turned them all against me. Now I want him to feel the scorn of those mush-brained imbeciles. Humiliate him, of course. Show his neighbors what he truly is, and let him live with the disgrace. He's always been a Ripple sponge addict. Just got good at hiding it once his sainted sister died and left him in charge of the fishery. But he keeps a stash in the fishery. Sneaks in at night when the others have gone home, and emerges sluggish and red-eyed a few hours later. I want you to expose him. Go to the fishery after dark when it's empty. Find his Ripple sponge and show it to Renengild. Do not answer me now, but when you return to that festering eyesore and smell the stink of fish that hangs in the air, consider what I've said. Besides, you appreciate a good joke, don't you? De Verus, this will be a great one. But be sure to approach the fishery by night, when it's empty. They will give you no end of trouble if they see you stealing during the day. As must the gods themselves. Something else? You're the Watchers. You must find a... When you find such a one, as would I, but there is little to tell. They never gave their names, but they seem to know more. Their hands were smooth. Other projects, they are none of your concern. It feels dark. For years I've been trying to create another like the Devil of Carrick. Yet those post-Enagos in Stalwart destroyed my machinery. Now, I can only create these broken, mindless things. The devil remains my most perfect creation. Smugglers, slavers, fugitives, the kind of riffraff that pass this way. Rarely missed, and good work to keep my little devil busy. I can't present the devil of Carrick to the academies, can I? A mad woman and a murderer? No. I need to bring...
I hear.
Fiery whore of a goddess!
If secrets whisper here, I shall...